Hi, this is an announcement for Philosophy 201G, Introduction to Philosophy. My name is Kim Lopez Gallagher, and I am your professor for this class. Uh, Today is January 16th. It is the first day of a new semester at NMSU Alamogordo. I am super excited about this class because it is a brand new class that has been designed, that I designed. I built this class for online instruction. It's never been taught online before. And I'm really excited to be bringing you this class for the very first time. So hopefully you'll enjoy it too, and you can kind of help me, work out some of the kinks that might exist, and we can work together. So, okay, this is the first announcement for this class, and what we'll do is each week I will post an announcement, and you'll see that in the announcements part of your Canvas. When you go to the Canvas page for the class, you'll see that. So it's going to be very important for you to watch my announcements every week, because in these announcements, I will talk to you about what's coming up for the week, kind of give you an overview. And I will also talk about the readings that we'll be doing, as well as the assignments that you will have for the week. Okay, so plan to watch my announcements, and generally they will be posted on Mondays, with the exception of next week, because Monday's a holiday. So next week's announcement will be posted on Tuesday. Okay, so usually, by noontime, you can expect to see the announcement. Okay, so for this week, it's a short week, just from Wednesday on. You should be orienting yourself to the class. Okay, so if you've taken a class at NMSUA online, you're familiar with the modules, and that's how this class is built. It's built using modules. And so what you're going to start with is the Start Here module. All right, so the Start Here module has all the information that you need to begin this class. So it's got the syllabus, very important you read the syllabus. It has all the course policies for late assignments, let's hope there aren't any, as well as how the course is going to be structured, the book that you're going to be needing, all of that information. So for the next few days, you want to look at the Start Here module, and you want to look at every single page in the module. And for every module, you'll need to look at each page in the order in which they appear, because that's how I've structured the class. Okay. And the video is, I know it's sort of breaking up. I apologize for that. We don't have great internet at the college, so bear with me. Okay, so the book that we are using for the class is called Traversing Philosophical Boundaries. Okay, and it looks like this. And so I really hope that you have this book, because we are going to start working on it next week. Okay, so get that book if you don't already have it. Now for this week, there are a couple of activities to do. There are some activities to do. All right, so first of all, there is a syllabus and information quiz. These are my reading glasses, by the way. So you need to take that. That quiz is due on, when is it due? Oh, it doesn't have a due date. You just got to pass it. Okay, you got to score 100 points in order to move on in the class. Okay, so get busy on that one. Otherwise, you don't want to be stuck in the Start Here module. Okay, and if you have trouble with that, if you find it's like, Sunday or Monday and you still haven't gotten through that, please let me know, okay? All right, also within the Start Here module, there's kind of a little bit of there's a, how can I say this, sort of a mini module in this, in Start Here, and it's called What is Philosophy For? So it's a page I've designed, and there's activities for you to do. Okay, so make sure you look at that, and there's a little video to watch, and it's a chance for us to kind of begin thinking about philosophy. And, so we ask, well, what is philosophy? And the video that you're going to see, which is from the School of Life, it's on YouTube, is called What is Philosophy For? Okay, so I think it's a good way for us to get started in this class, to think about, what do we do this for? Why do people ask the questions like, what is the purpose of one's existence? Okay, that's a big question. We'll be talking about that. in this class. Okay, so make sure you do that, and then you can move on to complete the introduction discussion. Okay, so the introduction discussion is more than just telling us your name and where you're from and all of that. It actually also asks you to respond to questions based on the video. What is philosophy for? Okay, so it's a little bit more intense. Okay, so that is for this week. Okay, so the class is organized by topic. Okay, so it's a little bit different than other philosophy classes, which are organized more chronologically. This is organized by topic, and so next week the first topic that we're going to discuss is self, mind, and body. Okay, and that's the field of metaphysics. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing, and I'll talk more about that next week when we get there on Tuesday. Okay. All right, so that's about it for now. I don't want to drag this out too long, but I want to talk to you a little bit about communication. No, actually, I'm going to back up. Let me go back to discussion. Okay, so discussions, there's some important information I have to relay to you, and that is the way I've structured discussions is that there's a final due date that you see on the discussion assignment. But students are required to post their responses to the questions, and it's a first post, 48 hours before the final due date. Okay, and maybe you're familiar with this because you might have experienced it in other online classes. So that has to be done, and then that allows for everyone to have a chance to reply to their classmates, and that's another requirement of discussion. Students are required to post replies to 2 classmates, so that's 2 replies, 1 reply to each classmate. So it's important, so if the introduction discussion is due January 20th, which is Sunday, you're going to want to post your first response, by Friday, okay? And generally everything's due by 11 p.m., okay, 11 o'clock at night. All right, so and then that's going to allow everyone to be able to reply to each other's posts. Okay, so that's an important thing I had to get to you. All right, now back to communication. Communication is the key. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you need clarification on any of the assignments, or if some of the readings are giving you trouble and you're need some help with that, it's really important to get in touch with me. Okay, so I just can't emphasize that enough. And don't wait until you're in trouble and there's an assignment due like that night to get in touch with me. Talk to me before that. Okay, and the best way to talk to me is through the inbox in Canvas. You can also call my office. You're welcome to do that. Or if you happen to be in town and on campus, you can stop by my office as well. My hours are posted there on the home page of our class. Okay, all right, so that's what's going on for this week, for our first week of class. Once again, I want to welcome you to the class, and I'm happy and excited to work with all of you. So I hope you all have a good first week of classes, and I will see you again next week. Thanks. Bye.